Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Gig here, and today we're going to be looking at a 1v1 Platinum Ladder match on the map Kulas Ravine. Now, some interesting backstory. If you watch what he's typing, he actually played me just before this game. For whatever reason, the ladder system matched us up twice in a row, and I lost that first game. And basically what happened was I went heavy Roaches, and he went heavy Stalkers. Stalkers get a bonus damage against anything armored. Roaches are armored, and I lost pretty badly. So I'm pretty convinced that I'm going to not let the same thing happen this time. I'm intent on beating him this time. Now, at this point, he's, according to the ladder system, he's slightly favored in this match, which, you know, considering he just beat me, is not surprising. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go for a Zergling rush. But not just plain Zerglings, I want to go for a Speedling rush, which means you get your 100 gas necessary for to go for Speedlings, and you upgrade their speed. Now, the advantage to this is early on in the game, actually almost any time in the match, there's nothing that matches the Zergling for speed once they're upgraded. They will just leave everything in their dust. Now this map, we'll take a look around the map here. This is a fairly large map. There's gold resources at the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock. And it's actually designed for 4 players. So it's kind of a shot in the dark whether or not you're going to find the opponent quickly, because he could be at any of the other 3 corners from you. I just happened to be very lucky on this time, and my overlord is headed in the right direction. So I'll know where he is, but on the flip side, he'll know where I am as well, since he'll see where the overlord is coming from, and he'll immediately know where my base is. So here we go. I've got my base going. The spawning pool is up. I don't think I've quite optimized this build yet. I'm a little slow on the getting the upgrade going, and this is a 10 pool build. I'm thinking to go for a Speedling. It might need to be a 13 pool. Because that's the only way I can get enough gas and still have enough economy to start pumping out Zerglings very quickly. Now, since he's Protoss, the Speedling build I don't think would work nearly as well on Terran, because Terran tend to clog up their entire entrance, and while Protoss try to do something similar, they can't afford to, since they can't lower their supply depots like Terran can. So he's doing what most Protoss do, and that's, you know, cybernet a gateway right in the entrance, and this one he's already trying to crank out some zealots, and he's chrono boosting the building. As you can see, that swirl that just disappeared, that's the Protoss special ability called chrono boost, and it will increase the speed at which the building builds whatever units. So now he chrono boosted his own nexus to get out these probes faster. So here I am. I've got my metabolic boost researching now. I'm trying to increase my mineral income so that I can just non-stop crank out Zerglings. And my goal is, as soon as this finishes researching, I'm going to blast past his entrance and try to destroy his supply line. That's the goal, at least. Now, mind you, I am a little nervous here. I'm not playing very well because I'm a little stressed out, since I know he just beat me and I'm a bit demoralized. I'm still sending out my overlords in all directions, just so that if he happens to send a probe somewhere and start building something, that another base or expansion somewhere, I'll know about it. Now, this is another thing I like to do. I'm not sure. I like to leave my overlords right along the outside edge of the natural expansions. Most of the time he will not be noticed by anyone, and I'll get a heads up on any if he attempts to expand. Now in this case, since I'm trying to control the map anyway with the Speedlings, they're all gathering here in his natural expansion. And see this probe, I'm guessing this probe is either coming to explore my base or going to set up a proxy base somewhere else, but he doesn't make it, since I've just got Zerglings coming like crazy. Now I've put Jones back on the extractor, and that's so that I can start teching up after I punch through his line. I've got as you can see, this white line. This means that the hatchery is going to be sending out anything up, and here's the attack. So I'm not actually attacking the zealots here. I'm just trying to get past. Now, I only actually lose like 3 Zerglings. I'm going to put the units up. I've got 20 zerglings at this point. They're slowly getting killed, but I actually did a tremendous amount of damage to his supply line. He's down to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 probes after all of this was said and done. And I'm at 21, so my income at this point is going to be significantly higher. Now, if you notice, while that was going on, I decided to go expand to the gold. This is a bit risky. Now, if he's got good intel, he'll be able to, especially since I wiped out my entire army trying to do that, he might be able to take advantage of this weakness. But I'm in a pretty good situation right now. I probably shook him up pretty badly. He's got very little income, and he's got 1 stalker and 5 zealots, and I can just keep cranking out units, which is what I'm trying to do. I've also started building a roach warren so that I can start cranking out roaches. Now, mind you, I am still a little afraid of using roaches because last time I know he went in mass stalkers and they just destroyed me. So I'm gonna do a mix of roaches and zerglings this time. Put up my second extractor, and meantime he's just trying to recover. He's chrono boosting his nexus and cranking out probes at this point. Both of these have been upgraded to warp gates. I don't